everyone!
Hi!
Welcome back to our podcast, Football for Girls and Gays, episode 14? 15?
14 probably.
I think 14, yeah. Oh yeah, because we're talking about week 14, and it's episode
Well, we
14.
missed 1 week.
Oh yeah, I don't know. The only reason I think that it's week 14 is because I made the episode 13 post last week, so makes sense.
It's 14, episode 14.
Sorry if I look really gross. I just took a shower, so my hair is like drying, and I've been really lazy today, so I just not feeling great.
Yeah, I don't think I look bad, but no, I'm just kidding.
You actually don't. You look like
Thanks. Well, I'm
happy.
a little bit cold, so I have this little blanket draped around me. Getting ready. It's been very, very cold, like everywhere. So.
Yeah, we have HVAC coming to our apartment tomorrow because we've been having some problems with our heating. I wake up like in the middle of the night every night and have to wrap a blanket around me because of how cold it gets.
Jesus.
So hopefully they can fix that. Pretty exciting week of football, I would say, that we just had.
Yeah, there's some really bad things huge breaking news. Philip Rivers might be coming out of retirement.
Yeah, he
at
hasn't
44
played
years
since
old.
like 2020 or something like that.
Yeah, he hasn't played since 2020 COVID season. The Colts, who have been having a really magical season, lost their starting quarterback, Daniel Jones, and their backup quarterback, who was, don't quote me on this, maybe he was an undrafted free agent or something.
Riley something.
Yeah, he got injured during the game, and Anthony Richardson is on IR, so they don't have a quarterback right now. And the current free agent selection does not look good, so they're trying to get Philip Rivers. They're basically testing him out right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's played in their offensive scheme like his whole life, his whole carear.
Wasn't he on the Chargers for a bit?
Yeah, but I maybe the Chargers offensive coordinator or coach is with the Indianapolis Colts now, because it was I read an article and it was like, this isn't a test of it's not a mental test, it's just a physical test because he's played in this offense his whole career. And so I assume it's like a coaching thing. But yeah, Philip Rivers, yeah, I mean, it'd be crazy if this happens. Kind of excited to see what happens.
Yeah.
Aside from that, I don't think there's anything like league-wide that's pretty cool. Like there's stuff or sad or cool or just news. But for the Commanders, which is our team, Zach Ertz, who has been a very reliable and amazing tight end for us, might have suffered a career-ending injury. Usually, it's just a torn ACL, but he's super old, and like him coming back this season was like a point of like it was. We weren't promised him this season, but he's like, yeah, I'll do it one more time, and now he got his ACL torn at the end of the season, so it's like fairly likely it's done for him. So
yeah, it was really sad.
Sucks.
He was like bawling his eyes out on the cart when they were taking him into the locker room. Is there any other notable injuries? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, the Daniel Jones one is like insane. Like
Yeah.
it's
It sucks.
it is bad. And I don't really know what the solution is for. I'm saying like because this season has been just such like injury. What the fuck is gonna happen?
We'll see.
And I hope every season isn't
Okay.
like this because it sucked. But yeah.
I don't even know, like, I don't remember following football ever as closely as I am, so I don't know if this is even the norm or not.
I mean, I compare it to last season, and it's definitely a lot different this year.
I just don't even remember. But yeah, there were a fuck ton, and it'll be interesting because later in this episode we're gonna look back at the original drafts that we did for our sleeper league, just to see, now that the playoffs are starting, what teams looked like at the beginning of the season, and it'll be really interesting to see, those people that got season-ending injuries.
Yeah, so that's like our special segment today. We just want to go through the draft because, so again, if you haven't been following the podcast for a long time or whatever, we do have a 32-person sleeper fantasy football league. Sorry, I just hit my mic. I don't know if you guys heard that, but it's been so much fun. We are entering the playoffs, and I had to make some adjustments because, well, first I was like, why the fuck am I not in even in a loser's bracket or whatever? And I was trying to figure it out, and I realized that we had the winner's bracket, and then there was a toilet bowl bracket. And I read just like the thing. It's just like toilet bowl or consolidation bracket, and the toilet bowl thing said like battle to see who's the worst team in the league, so like losers advance. And I was like, that sounds really stupid. And then I switched to the consolidation one. I swear on my life I didn't do this just because I wanted to be in. I switched to the consolidation thing, and when I did that, I looked at it and it didn't even show me. And then when I quit out of the app and went back in, I was in it, and
How
I
does
was
the
like, oh,
toilet
okay,
bowl thing
whatever.
even work? Like, can't you just take literally everyone out?
That's what I don't know.
Or just pick up free agents?
I could look that up or look into it, but I was like, no, I kind of want to have well, I wish it was everyone. It just battled out to see who every single place would be.
Yeah.
But I can't figure out how to do that.
It's
and
alright.
in my eyes, it makes more sense because there's 6 teams that I know for a fact just probably don't even have the app anymore, and it would just be stupid to let those teams versus someone like me, or Jet Black is another good example, another player in the league who's been really trying hard to make the playoffs and didn't, and they wouldn't even gotten a chance to continue on to fight for 9th place. So I think it makes more sense.
This week, I think, was so exciting for me because in 2 out of my 3 leagues, this week was make or break for the playoffs. If I lost this week in Sleeper, it would have, I think, most likely knocked me out of playoff contention just because so many people had the same record as I would have had. And keep in mind, I was playing a 4-10 team, or if they already updated it, a 3-10 team. Or a 4 I don't know, I can't do math. But I was playing not a great team, and I still almost lost, which was really scary. Basically what it came down to was I was projected to lose by a couple percent. It was almost 50-50 and on Monday night, and the person I'm playing has Jalen Hurts and I have Justin Herbert. So it all came down to basically which quarterback did better. And if you watched Monday night's football game, you would know Jalen Hurts probably had one of the worst games of his career. So that was really fucking lucky for me. In another league, which is our family league with Jake and some extended relatives, I also needed to win to make the playoffs. And it came down to last night. The person that I was playing had Devontae Smith. I had Cameron Dicker. Cameron Dicker put up 20 points, and Devontae Smith put up less than 10. So I won that too. I'm in the playoffs. I don't think I'm going to make it far, but I can only try.
I mean, you'd be surprised. I didn't
think I would even make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, but I don't know. Whatever. But this week was really, really good for me in that league too. It was my highest scoring week, and it was the first time since probably week 1 where my entire team was actually working. I pull it up. So obviously have Joe Burrow back, have Bucky Irving back.
That
Um,
just happened too late for you, which sucks.
yeah, I mean it sucked so badly. I mean, I guess like yeah, I had Michael Wilson, the Arizona Cardinals wide receiver, has just been like so good for me. Picked him up obviously. Um, if it was my team that I drafted, it would be Garrett Wilson, but Garrett Wilson is still injured. I don't even know if he's coming back. But mostly like finally my team, the vision I had for my team is coming together and I scored 155 points. So if this was the whole season, I would have put up a much better fight, but obviously it sucked.
Hmm.
Yeah. Do you want to go over the
Oh yeah, this week's
winners?
sleeper
Yeah.
winners and stuff. I pulled it up on my computer, so I have a different view this time. So if I missed some things that you were up for, I apologize. Best manager this week was Ari So FM. I literally still don't know how to say that. I'll
Just
say
say
Ari.
Ari.
um, is best manager, set the perfect possible lineup. Worst manager, I think this is like the third time Chef Maddie's won it with 3.7 points. Um, Biggest blowout goes to Emma Loves to Dance, 145 fucking points. What the hell?
Yeah.
To 49 points.
Yeah.
Um, Emma got literally 100 more points than their opponent. That's fucking insane. GG's. Um, Nero's victory goes to Cole DMV, who is playing against Eric. Um, two
Eric.
point base two basically a 2 point um, win there, which is probably rough. I don't know. I don't know if one of them made the playoffs and one of them didn't, but that would be rough. High scorer is obviously Emma. Low scorer obviously Chef Maddie. Overachiever once again Emma. Below expectations, John Booker Rutledge missed their projection by 61 points, so their team busted. QB of the week goes to Josh Allen. Jake Johnston started the best quarterback this week. Jameer Gibbs running back. Oh, this is just all player awards now. It's pretty interesting, actually. Josh Allen, Jameer
Who
Gibbs, Puka Nakua, Harold Fannin, Brandon Aubrey.
who
Seattle
were the top
Seahawks.
who are the top three teams?
Top three teams. What do you mean?
It shows that like
Oh,
that's
no,
the
I said it's different view on my computer.
well, it's important this
Why?
week.
Because you're in it?
Yes,
You're such a
I'm number.
bitch.
Well, that's the first time I've ever been on it. It was me. So it was Emma obviously first place, me second place because I scored 100 points, and then Kylie Dugan was third.
Whoa. I don't
Yeah,
think I know her personally. I don't think she's opened the app since we drafted.
yeah. So I finally made it into the. Maybe I've been there before. I don't think so though. Yeah, but you hit all the other things.
Um, yeah, so we can just move on now to last week's games, and then we can jump over to back to Sleeper to look at everyone's drafts.
Yeah.
So, the first game of week 14 was Thursday night Lions versus Cowboys. The Lions won 44-30. I got that right. Let's
I got it
go.
wrong.
I don't remember this game for some reason.
Um,
What a high scoring game. I'm trying to remember.
I mean, I remember the amount of they had a lot like the Cowboys had a shit ton of field goals, obviously because
Brandon Aubrey.
um, yeah, Brandon Aubrey scored me like over 20 points. Um, but that's literally all I remember from it.
It's like really weirding me out that I don't even remember watching it, but I guess that's just how
Oh
time
well,
goes.
CeeDee Lamb had got a concussion early on in the game. They couldn't get George Pickens couldn't get him the ball as well. So that guy I don't even know how to say the name, Flournoy, Flournoy, balled the fuck out, and yeah, so the Cowboys got screwed over with CeeDee Lamb. It was kind of late in the game though, but
Wait,
still
he got
not
a
having him.
concussion?
Yes,
So is he out?
he's out. I mean, I don't. I think.
I mean, he has to be if he has concussion.
Yeah, but I mean, it sometimes they come back like after one game, so we'll see.
Next
Um,
game,
yeah,
Seahawks versus Falcons. The Seahawks won 37-9, and I was correct.
yeah, I was right. Next game was Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Ravens. The Pittsburgh Steelers won in a nail biter, 27-22. I was wrong about this.
I was right again. Wow, three for three. But this was a close game. If you were watching and then like you were like, oh, the Steelers are gonna win, I can turn it off. That's what it was like looking like. And then the Ravens almost came back. Did you see that call that like was on Isaiah Likely? He like scored. Essentially, he had like 2 feet down, but it was like
Yeah,
challenged or something.
they hit the yeah like he. It looked like he had both feet down in possession, but then the ball was knocked out, and the challenge like wasn't reversed or whatever, but it was a touchdown. I don't remember the specifics like that,
Essentially,
but
what I'm trying to say is the Ravens like could have won, so that was a
yeah,
scary one.
they needed
But
to win it too.
yeah, unfortunately for them. But good on the Steelers.
I think they
And yeah,
still have a chance, but it's a lot
we'll see
less
because
now that they
they've
lost it.
got a schedule ahead of them. Next game was the Browns versus the Titans, and the Titans won 31-29. I was wrong.
I was wrong.
That was an
Um,
exciting game for absolutely no reason.
yeah, and Shore Sanders played decently, but I think I mean I'm gonna be a hater and just say like yeah, I mean you had a really good game against the Tennessee Titans, so we'll see how you progress from here. But overall, like people are saying that he looks to show improvements, even if it was against one of the worst teams in the league. Um, so we'll see what happens. For I think I think they have a favorable opponent. Oh no. Yeah, we'll see how next week goes. It's
Yeah.
so hard saying that. Like I wanted to say favorable opponent because they're playing the Bears, but like it's just so hard to accept that the Bears are like good. It's so hard to accept that. Um,
Well, I'll
next,
speak more on that later.
yeah. Next game
Actually,
was
let's
the
speak more on that now.
in. Okay.
Right? That's the next game. Packers versus Bears. I'm going based off the predictions that we did.
Yeah, but I don't see that next.
What?
Next
Right
for me
after
is
right after Browns versus Titans?
yeah, for me it's Jacksonville versus whatever.
That's just skipping the Bears and the Packers.
The Bears were a 4 o'clock game.
I'm looking at my prediction screenshot.
Yeah, it shows them in order
I don't know,
of when
not
the
for
games
me.
happen.
Mine's different.
That's okay. That's impossible.
What do you want me to say? You can't even
It's
tell.
completely blurry and I can't see.
I don't know
Um,
what to say.
but you agree with me? It goes 1 o'clock games and then 4 o'clock games. It wouldn't just put a 4 o'clock game in the middle of the 1 o'clock games.
I have never noticed that they like do it in an order.
Oh, okay. Um, so why was the first game of the week the first game of the week then?
Jake, what do you want me to do?
You just have to agree with me and say that yeah, it's weird that it
It
has the
is
four
weird
o'clock
that it's
game.
on mine,
Okay.
not yours. Was
Okay.
it flexed
Well,
or something?
oh,
Could have been flexed.
I think it was.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Okay. That
Let's
makes
just
sense.
talk about it now.
Yeah.
Okay. Packers versus Bears. The Packers won 28-21. And I was right.
Um, I was wrong about this.
This
Yeah.
was a really exciting game. I watched it at like a local bar that's like known for like having fun and stuff like that. Like crazy environment. It was super loud. And it was so much fun to watch. The game was evenly matched the whole time. And then the Bears, classic Bears, choked. And Caleb Williams threw an interception that would have tied the game up with seconds left in the fourth quarter. That ended the game.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. It's like it's hard to say when you it's hard to. I mean, no, I would really want to give them like the benefit of the doubt of they did play a good game, and it's okay to choke against a divisional equally as good opponent.
No, that's like when you can't choke.
Yeah, but it's understandable.
Coming from the Bears.
Yeah, it's like.
Do you remember when they played the Lions on like Thanksgiving last year or something? Maybe not Thanksgiving, but around then. And they like could have tied the game up by like kicking a field goal or like calling a timeout, but they just let the clock run out.
Yeah.
Like they always are just doing bad shit like that to lose a game.
Yeah. I don't know. I would say I would say it was a fine game and a fine outcome. One score divisional game, with two of the best. So
yeah,
that's just how I feel about it.
Yeah, it's just the implications that it had for the Bears are pretty crazy.
Yeah, they went from first seed to last.
Yeah, and they play each other again in a few weeks. That'll be huge, probably.
Yeah, when I say they went to last, I meant like last of the teams that are in the playoffs.
Yes.
Didn't
yeah,
mean like last in the league, obviously.
Okay, next game.
What do you have?
I have the Colts Jags.
Okay. The Colts lost, so the Jaguars won 36-19. I was wrong.
The Jags won?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I was wrong too. I mean, no one really could have predicted that Daniel Jones would, like, tear his ACL or whatever the fuck he did.
Yeah.
So that definitely hurts them. Obviously, he's not their whole team, because it's Daniel Jones and they have Jonathan Taylor. But just, it sucks, especially, like, that's a pretty evenly matched opponent to them in my eyes. So it's just hard when it happens on a game like that.
Yeah, but to be fair, they did go from their starting quarterback to their, like, at beginning of season, fourth string, maybe practice squad member, because it was, at the beginning, it was Anthony Richardson, Daniel Jones, and one other person battling. Was it Joe Flacco?
No.
Joe
Flacco was on the Browns, right?
Yeah, he was on the Browns.
I don't remember.
Colts depth chart. I guess Ryan Leonard was their, like, third string. I wish you could show me beginning of season. Riley Leonard. Yeah. My God, it's crazy right now on their website. Their depth chart is just their quarterback position just has Riley Leonard. Like, who is Riley Leonard?
It was like weird. Julia's boyfriend, my roommate, was in town this weekend, and we were watching football all together on Sunday, and he like knew who it was. I was shocked, but it seemed like he knew a lot about like college players and stuff.
Yeah, he played for Duke and then Notre Dame. He was selected in the 6th round by the Colts. So he was drafted, I guess. Wait, didn't the...
Are you shaking a ton? Because your camera's going crazy.
Yeah, I have restless leg syndrome. Did the Notre Dame, like, win a...
You're doing it again.
Go to the national championship, like, recently?
I don't know. I don't know anything about college football.
Because maybe that's why he knows them. College playoffs. They went to the college playoffs in 2024, so they were a good team in 2024 when he was the quarterback. So, yeah. He didn't actually look like that bad, but compared to like somebody like who they put in for the Vikings, Bowers or whatever his fucking name was. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Next game, do you have Washington Vikings next?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Commanders versus Vikings. Vikings won 31-0.
Yeah,
I was wrong.
I was wrong. I don't really care to talk about anything. So
The only thing I'll say is I'm just extremely disappointed knowing that we had our entire team healthy and back.
yeah.
And seeing the memes, you know those memes of where people edit your quarterback's face onto that picture of JJ McCarthy?
Yeah.
Like seeing that of your team sucks.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah. Yeah. Who do you have?
Miami Dolphins. Also, I listened to our podcast last week just because I wanted to hear how my microphone was going, and I noticed I feel like you literally just sometimes will just say yeah, yeah to the things I say and just not even comprehend them.
Okay.
I have Jets Dolphins.
Yeah. The score 30 the Dolphins won 34-10. That was
What the fuck? What?
Okay, can I admit something?
What?
I don't have my predictions from last week, and I've just been making it up on the spot.
Why?
Because I realized, we had already started, and I was like, I feel like I could just remember what I put for every team. And to be fair, I'm pretty sure that I've gotten everything right.
You should have just been honest.
Okay, well, I just wanted to see if I could go the whole time without saying anything. But I do think I can officially go back on what I said. I think I was actually right about the Packers game because I remember
like saying.
I think no, I think I was. I
don't think you were.
Okay, well, I'm fairly certain I was. Yeah, but I think I was 99% correct, and this game I'm right again. But that's again also why I was really, because I guess I'm looking at just the pre-made, the thing that on the predictor website it shows you the outcomes from the games, so I guess it has the non-flexed like schedule. Or no, it has the flex schedule, and you're looking at the normal schedule. So that's why I keep asking you, like, what do you have next? Because
yeah, you literally are just sitting here gaslighting me and not listening to me.
When did I gaslight you?
The whole fucking schedule thing. I kept saying I'm looking at the predictions, and you were like, me too.
Well, yes.
I'm looking at my screenshot.
Well, okay, so yeah, I was looking at the same website. If you introduced the fact that there was flex games, it would have made a lot more sense right at the beginning. But to me, I was like,
I didn't even know. I kind of forgot.
To me, I mean, yeah, me too. So like, to me, we were looking at the same exact website in the same order. So,
whatever.
But
and that's what we have to say about the Jets Dolphins game.
Yeah, who cares? Congrats to the Dolphins for winning. I'm happy for you.
I saw a tweet or a TikTok or something of how the Miami Dolphins can get into the playoffs, and it's low-key doable.
I mean, the AFC is so much different this year. I mean, it's like our last seed is 10-4, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what's the people who are in the hunt for the AFC is just so much less.
I feel like there's going to be a team with a losing record that goes to the AFC playoffs.
I don't think so.
I'm kidding, obviously. I'm not being serious, but I just feel like that is the case.
Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah.
Next game.
So, yeah.
What's the next game? Tell me.
For me, we skipped over the Bills and the Bengals.
Oh, not for me. Because remember, that's a 4:00 game. We're still on the 1:00 games, so.
No.
Yes.
No, there's Hannah. The Bills game was a 1:00.
Oh, they were
game.
at 1.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this sucks. It's weird because on my schedule or on my predictions, the Bills Buffalo game is in the afternoon. So I feel like, did they flex that game for the Packers Bears?
I
Why would they
guess
do that?
because of the because like the Bears. I mean, the Bears Packers is way more. You saw what happened when they lost. When the
Yes,
Bears lost.
but Josh Allen versus Joe Burrow, not only on paper does it sound incredible, it was incredible.
I wonder maybe the options. I just wonder what the options were. I have no idea. Maybe it was
I
like
definitely would have flexed Broncos Raiders or Rams Cardinals because
but
both of those games were fucking bull.
at those four teams playing in those two games are all West Coast teams. You can't have like I don't think they ever do 1 o'clock games that are West Coast versus West Coast.
Oh
It
yeah.
make no sense. So I
I
feel like
think
it was
that's
just
why
the
I
only
always like
reasonable
tend to
thing.
tune out towards the afternoon games. Okay,
Yeah.
anyway, let's just get to the end of this. Bucks versus
Yeah.
Saints is what I have. The Bucks lost to the Saints 24-20. I was wrong.
I was right. No, I'm just
Really?
kidding.
Oh.
No. I
The
don't have
Bucks
my
have
things.
lost like 5 in a row. It's not
Yeah,
looking
it's
good.
getting scary.
Especially for me going into the fantasy football playoffs with Baker Mayfield as my quarterback. Felt so much different last year than it does this year. And I just hate that they lost to Tyler Shuck or whatever the fuck his last name is. And hopefully we'll get him next week.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. You should just do them so we don't have to
Okay.
wonder.
So we don't have to wonder. Broncos, Raiders. Broncos won 24-17. Literally nothing to say about that one. Rams, Cardinals. Rams won 45-17.
Well, wait, were you correct about it?
About the Broncos winning?
Yeah.
Yes, I was. Did you pick the
Okay.
Raiders or something?
I don't know. Maybe I did. You'll have to
Oh,
look
I forgot
back,
you don't have them.
but no, I definitely picked the Broncos to win. Next game.
Rams, Cardinals. I picked the Rams. The Rams won by like 30 points, 35 points, something like that.
Yeah. Definitely right about that too.
They put in like their backups at the end of the game. Like the game was decided by the end of the third quarter. It was a shit show or a blowout, not a shit show. And then the next one I have is Bills versus Bengals, which was incredible. The Bills won 39-34. It was like a
And it was
shootout.
snowing like
It was
crazy.
snowing. Two of the like top 5, dare I say, top 5 quarterbacks in the league dueling out. What?
Dare you say? I think that's the most normal thing. Joe Burrow and Josh Allen are definitely the top 5 without a
I mean,
question.
people have opinions.
Yeah, but there also is statistics and
I think people may leave Joe Burrow out currently.
yeah, that's fair actually. I personally
I
would,
wouldn't
so.
though. Yeah.
Yeah.
The ceiling factor in this game was in the fourth quarter with only a few minutes left. The Bills got an interception and ran it back for a touchdown. And then the next offensive play that the Bengals had, they got another interception. So Joe Burrow just fell apart. I mean, I don't want to claim that it's Joe Burrow's fault because I don't remember exactly if, maybe the coverage was bad or if it was a drop or something. But they got fucked with those 2 interceptions and lost. And thank God, because the Bills really needed that win.
Yeah, I mean the Bengals really needed it too.
But
If they
I
want
just don't
any
care as
chance,
much.
like I think it's like they had zero room for error if they wanted to get to the playoffs. I think like it's crazy to say that I think they're still in the playoff hunt because of like how weird the AFC is.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong about that, but yeah, it was a
Joe
classic.
Flacco saved their season, low-key.
Yeah, it was a classic game in the snow. I did listen, even though I said yeah, I did listen to you, and I understood that you said Joe Burrow saved their season. And
Wait, what? Oh, no, I said Joe Flacco saved their season, so clearly
and that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
I know.
In my
I'm
mind,
kidding,
I was
I'm
like,
kidding.
I know. Yeah, it was. I wish it was like a prime time game where there was nothing else going on. I remember like it was 1 o'clock and I was like,
It was
damn.
really hard
like,
because I also, like, I had the Commanders game on because I thought it was going to be the team back together and enjoyable, but it wasn't. And then I also wanted to just focus on the Bills game, and I also wanted to watch Red Zone, but I didn't want Red Zone to spoil because I had to, illegally stream a game because I don't have it any other way to watch it. So it was behind, and I just had a big conundrum, but it ended up being okay.
Yeah. Next game.
Sunday Night Football was Texans versus Chiefs. I picked the Chiefs to win, but the Texans won 20-10.
Yeah, this is one I don't actually remember who I picked, so I won't claim either way.
I
But
wonder.
it, yeah,
Stop
I actually
shaking.
really wonder what I picked because I don't know.
For some reason, I feel like you did the Chiefs too.
Yeah, I might have, but I don't know. I've been pretty bullish on the Texans for the past like 2 weeks, just because yeah, their team is finally coming together. So yeah,
They, the Chiefs. It was a decently close game all throughout. The Chiefs were in it the entire time, as were the Texans, and the Chiefs or Patrick Mahomes threw a pass, like a crucial pass to Travis Kelce towards the end of the game, and he dropped it, and that basically lost their game for them. So that was tough.
yikes.
I
Yeah.
mean, like tough for him. He looked really, really, really depressed after the game, and I saw a clip from their podcast too, and he looked depressed. But I was like, were they already talking about that game? That didn't make sense to me. So I don't know. Maybe he's just eternally upset because of how bad the season's going.
Yeah. I'm looking at like it's crazy. The AFC North and the NFC South are like just two outliers compared to everyone else. They like 8-6 Steelers, 8-6 Bucks, and then just like they're just not very good divisions, but they're still very competitive. It's just interesting.
Yeah.
Um,
The last game of this week was Monday Night Football, Philly versus LA Chargers. The Chargers won 22-19. I was wrong.
I think I was right about this one because I remember saying I went on a rant about how I needed to
I feel
manifest the
like you picked the Eagles
Cowboys.
still, though.
Okay.
We'll see. I'll go back and look. But
Proof is in the
this
pod.
one, it was literally like bad. Like it was. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but the quarterback playing in this game was not up to standard.
Yeah,
Lots of
I tuned out.
interceptions. This was the first time ever that there was like three. There was an interception, a fumble, and a fumble, and that's the first time that's happened. Like those three, I can't even think of the word. Can you help me?
Those three actions occurred
Well, no, because it's just like three
consecutive
takeovers or what are they called?
takeaways.
I guess I don't know. That doesn't make sense
Yeah,
though.
but I think they call them takeaways.
Like it didn't have to be an interception and two fumbles. It could have been something else.
Wait, is it possible to have two interceptions in one play?
If you're
Like,
if you're
technically.
like what's it called when you throw it behind you? My brain is not working right now. Lateral.
Fumble.
If you lateral pass. Intercept it and
Yeah.
you're running and you lateral pass, they intercept that lateral pass.
Yeah. I feel like that's a fumble recovery if it's a lateral. Who knows?
Why?
I don't know, because I feel like it has to be out of the pocket. What I was envisioning is like the quarterback throws it, it gets intercepted, the person runs back and the quarterback strips it out of that person's hand and he's still in the pocket, so then he throws it again, but it's an interception again. Who
That could
knows?
be one too. But yeah, that was the first time that happened. Jalen Hurts played like shit. Justin Herbert didn't do much better, I would say, but he did better enough to win the game for his team. And I would just like to say we've been recording for 40 minutes.
God,
How
does
did
that
that
happen?
What did we even talk about? I literally blacked
know.
out. And also,
Um,
look at Nina behind you.
I know.
Jake's cat. Okay, we have to move on.
Yeah.
It's time. So we'll move on to looking at our draft from way back in the day in September. Was it in August? I don't remember. No,
I
it
think it
was
was
in
the last week
September.
of August, maybe.
Oh. I'll share my screen so you guys can see what we're looking at. There we go. Share. If you're on YouTube, you can see now. This is what our draft looked like. Very, very interesting. I wish we could see what the teams look like now. Can you have that up?
Yeah, I think I have to scroll through I don't think we should. That might take too long
I
to
mean, we
just
don't have
like.
to do it for
I
every
c
single
Yeah, I mean,
person
yeah, we could just reference it.
because I'm really curious about this person that had first pick.
Yeah, let me.
The
Yeah,
person
well,
that had first pick drafted Bijan Robinson first. And looking at their team as a whole, it looks pretty solid. Let's see if I can zoom in a little. Oh, my computer's freaking out.
they went 4-10.
Yeah, see, that makes no sense to me.
Who did they draft as their quarterback?
Looks like they maybe didn't draft a quarterback.
Yeah, they didn't draft. They drafted that person,
Oh, you know what? They
Lamar
were on
Jordan.
auto draft.
Yeah, um, and they made zero changes to their team.
And I mean, I still feel like they could score a decent amount of points each week with who they had, but
They
um,
only every single week they only had Bijan, Rasheed Rice, Cole Kmet, and the Titans D every single
well,
week.
McMillan.
He was on their bench.
Oh, what about Shakir?
Wait, what was McMillan on their bench? Actually, I don't even see McMillan on their team. What the hell?
Interesting. So maybe they did make some moves. But keep in mind, Rashi Rice was suspended for like the first few games. Um,
Yeah. Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. It was because he was on bye, so it was grayed out. He
uh,
was on their yeah. So yeah,
I
he
feel
was
like
on their team.
if I jump to a conclusion, I feel like maybe they never ever checked. So
Yeah.
winning 4 games without ever checking anything is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Then the second draft pick was Emma Loves to Dance with Jameer Gibbs. Now, Emma Loves to Dance is, I think, the #1 team, right, in the league.
Yeah. Uh
How much has her team changed? I'm really curious about that.
huh. This is annoying. I can't just like click from there. MLS stands 13-1. Their team has
Do you still have Dak Prescott?
yeah.
Jameer
Um,
Gibbs, Michael Pittman and Cortland Sutton, Dallas Goedert, Seahawks defense. That is a good draft pick because
Yeah.
they have been getting lots of points. I think they got 20 points last week.
Yeah, I mean the
Uh,
only changes are the ones that make sense. Like they don't have Gronkhouse. Like they don't have Gronk on their team. Whoever Jay James is, they don't have that person on their team. Fannin is a crazy
yeah, getting Fannin that late and
third to last round.
probably good because Goddard really only has had a few good games, I think.
No, I mean Goddard's good. I think.
Let's see.
Yeah, he like 11 points, 10 points, 19, 10, 26,
Yeah, he's
4,
an average
17.
average tight end, which is
Yeah.
good to have. But then also having Fannin, who I've seen has, won games for people.
Yeah. Did they draft Bryce Young? No, they didn't, but they have Bryce Young on their team. Interesting.
Redacted name for Team 3. Drafted Jamar Chase first. Bust for a third round pick, if I can say so myself.
No, RJ Harvey? Oh, for third round. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, what? No, for third pick, round 1.
What?
What?
Oh, I thought. Just keep going. Sorry, thought you were
I'm just
saying
saying,
something
like,
else.
Puka Nakua, Amon-Ra St.
Yeah,
Brown are still on
yeah,
the board,
yeah,
and he picked Jamar Chase. That sucks.
yeah.
CJ Stroud in the second round. Meh. If Dak Prescott was still there in the third round, he was high up on CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
That's
Can
crazy.
you scroll over? I want to see what other quarterbacks were taken before CJ.
Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Jaden Daniels, Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, then CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
Let's see who in round two, if any other quarterbacks are taken. Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, Jared Goff, Baker Mayfield. I think I would have taken Baker after then the
When was
round
Drake
one
May
people were off the
picked?
board. Drake May,
Smorgasbord, I think, has Drake May, right?
yes, round three.
Okay.
Wow,
Kyler.
Thomas was really high up on CJ Stroud.
Yeah, interesting.
RJ Harvey also pretty high up because who was RJ Harvey the main running back for the Broncos?
J.K. Dobbins.
Mm.
But, I don't know. I think he was in a, 1-2 position at the beginning of the season.
I
And
feel
he
like
still kind of
Thomas's team
is.
had to have changed a decent amount because looking at this drafted team, it does not look like it is
Yeah,
great.
he dropped Alec Pierce early on. He added Tez Johnson. He tried to play the waiver wire. Obviously, he has Sean Tucker on his bench.
Yeah.
Ford, where did Ford go? I guess he dropped Ford. Yeah, just waiver wire changes.
Ari's team is pretty crazy, and I believe I'm playing them or something like that. Saquon Barkley, DJ Moore, George Pickens. George Pickens' third round is good in a 32-man league. Is that what we have?
Yep.
Holy. Charbonnet, Jonnu, Sam Darnold is doing great this season, so that's pretty good. Team 5. Why doesn't Team 5 even have a name?
That's the person who dropped Justin Jefferson.
Oh. Wait, I forget about that. Can you explain what happened?
We have no answer.
Oh.
I don't even I can't even pick out who this person is.
Maybe they left the league.
But we still have 32 people.
Oh.
So that's why I'm confused.
Justin Jefferson and TJ Hawkinson, round 1 and 2.
Who's a person that they definitely didn't drop that no, but let me see where Xavier Worthy is.
It's interesting. Their first 4 picks, 3 of them are on Minnesota.
It's Lil Garcia. Lil Garcia. Do you see that person's name up there, or is that who Team 5 is?
That might be who Team 5 is.
Oh, that's who I just played. Jordan Mason.
Yep.
Yeah. They ended up 2-12, and I don't think they made any.
And we'll never know why they decided to drop Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, no idea.
Next team. CeeDee Lamb, Sam Laporta, Swift, Godwin, to Bass was dropped or was injured pretty early in the season. The kicker. Overall not the best team. Godwin was injured for a lot of the season. Tua not great. Sam Laporta's out for the season. CeeDee Lamb's injured. Yeah. This next team, Chef Matty, is one that has been the worst team a couple of times now.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
the draft is not good at all.
Yeah, their first wide receiver right here. I've never even heard of this person.
Yeah, I have,
I think he
but
scored last night. Did he?
check. No.
No, but he had a catch or something.
Yeah. Yeah, no wide receivers, J.K. Dobbins, I guess, and then yeah, just very not good draft, and it shows. 2-12. Next team, Heart
Puka
State.
and Devontae. They also drafted Puka and Devontae. We were talking about this with our cousin because she drafted Puka and Devontae to the same team, and normally that's not the greatest thing to do, but this is the only wide receiver duo you can do it with this season.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty good draft, like in my opinion.
Puka, Devontae, Travis Kelsey, Steelers, Austin Eckler. That's tough because he got injured very, very early. Aaron Rodgers, Jake Moody, Monungai. They drafted Monungai
Yeah, and
and
Quentin
Quentin
Johnston.
Johnston. I wonder. I mean, I don't think that those people stayed on their team, did they?
Yeah,
They did.
yeah,
Huh?
Aaron, Kyle Munungai, they had the foresight to pick up Jeremy McNichols,
Mm.
have Quentin Johnston still. Um, yeah, I mean they're 10-4. They
Oh,
know what they're doing.
maybe that's who I'm playing. I'm playing another 10 and 4 team. I'm pretty sure. Can't remember who though. Well, good for them. I'm pretty sure they beat me in the regular season, but I literally could be making all this up. I just can't remember anything. Next team, Papa Poise. How do you say that?
Papa Poise.
Amon Ra, David Montgomery, Aaron Jones, Jordan Addison, Javonte Williams that late.
Um, yeah,
Wait,
wow.
why do I feel like I had Javonte Williams at one point? I think I think they may have traded me Javonte Williams. Or I don't remember. Maybe it was a different league. Um,
This team looks fairly abandoned.
okay, really?
4-10. Uh, they still have uh, most of these people. Who did they draft as their quarterback?
Didn't draft one, it looks like. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, they drafted a free agent, I think.
and they ended up with both the Saints quarterbacks, Spencer Rattler and Tyler Shook. So
I think that's
they're
where some
probably
people went wrong, is not getting a quarterback fast enough.
yeah,
Nico Collins, Marvin Harrison Jr., Devontae Smith, Cam Scatterbo, Jackson Dart, Dalton Schultz, Joe Flacco. That's a crazy team. How's I Love Football doing now?
8-6.
This is a good team. I mean, Marvin Harrison Jr. has been dealing with some injuries, so that's tough. And Cam Scatterbo is also out for the season. But if this team was healthy, that's not
Yeah,
bad
yeah.
for a 24-person league. This next one,
Definitely could use
Kalen,
the tight end.
drafting Chuba Hubbard that early sucks.
She always does this same thing where she just likes to draft people with funny names. So you can see Chuba Hubbard, Waddle,
But
Penix,
I
Pitts,
even do think that Chuba
Dicker.
could have been drafted pretty early. Obviously, not before Derrick Henry or Christian McCaffrey, but still pretty early for some people.
Yeah,
And his stock tanked this season
yeah, he
because of
got
Rico
injured, and
Dowdle.
then Rico Dowdle, and then they
Yeah,
started sharing when he came back.
yeah,
But for drafting just based off names, pretty decent. Is that the
yeah.
real Jordan? Is that Jordan Love or no?
No.
Okay.
But Keishon Booty had some good games. Cameron Dicker is obviously one of the best kickers in the league. Kyle Pitts is pretty reliable.
Yeah,
Um, Not bad, not bad. Derrick Henry was drafted 12th. This team also got Zay Flowers, Evan Ingram, Brandon Aubrey, Keon Coleman, Shador Sanders. Mm, Not horrible.
they went 9-5.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They got Caleb Williams from Hoover. So they did trade,
Oh, okay,
and they
I
got
see.
Alec Pierce somehow from Thomas. Um,
So they've been trying.
yeah. Next,
Perlowski drafted Christian McCaffrey, which was a risky one, I feel like, in most people's eyes this season, but it paid off because he's been doing excellent. Um, Terry McLaurin, Isaiah Pacheco, Matthew Stafford, Hunter Henry, Ayuk, Demario Douglas, Mitchell, Dolphins. I mean, some teams
honestly,
some teams you can tell just started drafting free agents, but he got some good picks out of the random people, you know?
I would say with looking at that draft, I'm surprised that he's 13-1.
I think he was playing the waiver wire a lot.
Yes. His yeah, he picked up Devin Neal. Um, Tyler Lockett he has on his team now. Did he draft him? I don't think so.
Does he still have Terry?
Um, yeah.
Does he still have Stafford?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a great team. He's definitely been messing around in the waivers. I've seen a few people that are consistently in there, and I always forget to do it. Kylie Dugan with pick 14 got Lamar Jackson. Um, Lamar Jackson before Josh Allen.
I don't think that's too crazy.
It's not, but looking at the season, definitely would have been worthwhile to get Josh over Lamar.
Yeah, Kylie Dugan 6-8 has sort of abandoned their team. I mean, I think it's actually like a solid draft. You're getting you got a really good quarterback, starting running back, two wide receiver 2/3-ish, and then after that, just like auto draft. It might have all been auto draft, but decent.
Thicky for drafted
Like
Ashton
I don't
Genty.
even know. Like, is this person like
Ashton Genty, Mike Evans, Travis Hunter, the Eagles, Bates, Christian Kirk,
yeah? Thicky's 2 and
Tesla,
12.
Corum. No quarterback, unfortunately. That's where people got fucked.
Yeah, and I think they left their team as is and abandoned it. Yeah.
You're next. You had the 16th pick in the draft and you picked Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Kenneth Walker, Jerry Judy, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, Isaiah Likely, Adam Thielen. Where the hell are your wide receivers? Who do you have at wide receiver now?
I actually played the waiver wire decently in this. Jerry Judy started doing well now, so I have him playing. But before that, I was playing
Who's
Parker
in your
Washington,
flex?
Kamani Vidal.
That's a waiver wire pick.
Yeah. So from my team, who do I don't have? Do I have Adam? No, I dropped Adam Thielen. Don't I don't have Ferguson. Don't have Milrow. Obviously, don't have Xavier Restrepo.
Restrepo.
Don't have him. X out. Don't have Lucky Jackson either. So yeah, I played the waiver wires with wide receivers and running backs, and then just trucked along, and I'm 8-6. So yeah.
The next team drafted Jaden Daniels first, and I feel bad for them because
Yeah.
I mean, when he did play, he was putting up consistent numbers, but he didn't play enough this season, and not like he did last season. Kamara drafted JJ McCarthy in the 3rd round after drafting a quarterback in the 1st round. That's pretty crazy. That's where they fell, probably, because they didn't get a wide receiver until like the 7th round, it looks like.
When did they pick Nick Chubb?
4th round?
Nick Chubb and then Tank Bigsby. Yeah, I think they drafted and didn't do anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like I would
Wait,
get
but did they
discouraged
have
too if
Nick
my team
Folk
looked
in the
like that.
beginning?
No.
They did pick up Nick Folk, so
Maybe tried a little bit.
yeah.
The next team got Jonathan Taylor, which I would say is probably the best person you could that would probably be round one, pick one if everything was redone, right? Him or Puka.
Yeah, yeah.
So good on them getting Jonathan Taylor in the 18th round. Damn. Um, Tyreek Hill, that's a bad one, unfortunately. Mark Andrews, Brian Robinson. That also wasn't great. I think did the draft happen before Brian Robinson was traded? Because I mean, he literally went from being running back one to like running back, whatever he is now.
I think it happened. I know. I think it happened. I don't remember. I mean, it could have been. It could. I mean, it could have been a decent one because no one knew if Christian McCaffrey was actually going to play. So no one really knew. But I mean, looking at the picks that came, the running backs. I mean, ETN is very solid. No one.
Where's
could've-
ETN?
Right after he was drafted the next pick. To the right, yeah.
Oh, we're not looking at that team. Oh, I
I'm
see what you're
I'm saying like he could have picked ETN instead.
Yeah.
Or Jake Ferguson.
Warren
Yeah.
going to the next team anyway. Jalen Hurts. This is the team I played last week. Jalen Hurts, George Kittle, Calvin Ridley, ETN, Commanders. I know they have Commanders defense still. I know they have ETN still. He put up hella points. I think what saved me this week was that George Kittle had a bye.
Yeah, they went 4-10. I guess maybe they paid attention because did they draft Jalen Lane?
No.
No. Yes,
Is
I
this
think they
Taysom
tried a little
Hill?
bit. They did end up 2-10 though.
Taysom
And then
Hill
4-10.
had an incredible game last season, and now he's mid. But I can't believe he was drafted this late. That's pretty crazy. Like before all these random people that
Did
weren't.
he play in the first game or was he injured?
No, he was injured.
Yeah, so that's probably why.
Yeah. I remember I picked him up right when he got uninjured, but there was no point because he didn't really do anything. But he's like a player that plays every position. He plays quarterback sometimes. It's really weird.
Yeah.
My team is next, which is the craziest team ever. My round 1 and round 2 picks got injured for the season early on.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, and I made it to the playoffs. I just gotta say that's like
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy. So Neighbors and Connor obviously aren't on my team anymore. Herbert is still. He was a good pick. He's been solid. Ferguson also a great pick for me. I had Marvin Mims Koo, who literally has been team hopping this season. Dobbs. I still have Otten. I still have Chris Rodriguez. Getting him late was pretty good. He's solid. It definitely seems to be the running back one for Washington. I had Spencer Rattler. I must have traded him away. Matt Gay traded away as well. Because now my team, I have Marvin Harrison Jr. and Chris Olave. And who's my running back? Oh, there we go. Chase Brown. Chase Brown, Olave, Ferguson, Marvin Harrison Jr., Eddie Pinheiro, Bengals D. Looks like I forgot to draft a defense. I don't know why I did that, but my team has turned the fuck around. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Next team got Brian Thomas Jr. for their first pick, which is tough. Travion
They went
Henderson.
10-4.
Travion Henderson. If they held out for that one, is Travion Henderson still in their team?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one to hold out for. Drafted pretty early, but eventually got there. Jordan Love, Cam Ward, interesting. And Daniel Jones. And this team went 10-4?
Yep.
Damn, it does not look like it on paper.
They did at some point get Kenneth Gainwell. They have 3 quarterbacks: Cam Ward, Jordan Love, and Daniel Jones, which they drafted, right? Yeah, they drafted all those quarterbacks. Smart. And yeah, I mean their wide receivers are very interesting. Their flex spot, they're playing Gunnar Helm. Or no, yeah, they're playing a tight end at their flex spot, Gunnar Helm.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't draft a wide receiver until the 10th round.
Yeah.
Huh.
They're yeah, interesting. Okay, Hoover's team,
Wait, Jake, they
Devon
drafted
Achan.
Conklin. Wasn't that your guy that like popped off the one game you needed him to?
Yeah, wait, when
Last round.
yeah, no, but when did he pop off? Go back to it.
Oh.
I think I just needed like a few points from him. I was expecting zero and I got a few points or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, oh my god. Um, Next, Devon Achan that late is really really good.
Yeah. He was
Caleb
really good.
Williams is great. Oh my god, Warren that late is amazing.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, oh, is it Mark Taylor, the tight end for the
Yes. No, Mason.
Mason. He's pretty good. I mean, yeah, it's solid draft, but I think he gave up. Um,
Yeah, I mean drafting two quarterbacks, you're doing that to have trading capital,
yeah, yeah, he went five
which
and
I did
nine.
as well, I guess. Um, Cole's team, Patrick Mahomes, Chase Brown. I got Chase Brown from them. So I got Chase Brown and Olave from this team, which means I traded them Malik Neighbors.
Yeah,
That's tough. I probably like ruined their fucking season. Colson Loveland. Can you check what they're at now? They got Tootin. He's been and Woody Marks. Slayton. I have Slayton now. Maybe I got Slayton from them too.
wow.
Oh, they
10,
drafted.
Cole DMV is 10-4.
Wow. So they also were able to continue after the Malik Neighbors catastrophe. Look, they drafted Ben Sinnott last
Hmm.
round.
I mean,
Grayson
DMV, Cole
Chance.
DMV. So
Grayson Chance is our sister Grace. Let's check out her draft. Is this Jawan Johnson? Wow, that's late because he is like a top 10 tight end. He's 11th in tight ends this season.
wow.
Deontay Johnson, Colts, Justice Hill, um, Cam Little. I mean, yeah, her team is kind of shit.
She
Bucky
went
Irving
seven
was
and
injured
seven.
for most of the season. Bo Nix, yeah, sure. Debo, decent. Joe Mixon, good. Brandon Strange, decent. Cam Little, obviously, is great. But I don't know. Not my favorite team I've seen. This next one, Juge Boy, drafts Josh Jacobs at pick 25. They have Jared Goff, Stephon Diggs, Kincaid, Chiefs, Najee Harris. Not bad.
Yeah, pretty decent. What did she end up with?
Theo Johnson, who has been popping off,
Five and
number
nine.
13, tight end, drafted pretty late. I feel like she could have been
Yeah, if she just paid
up there.
attention.
Yeah. Eric drafting Kyron Williams, who I love. I think he's pretty consistent. First, and Brock Bowers, unfortunately, didn't do as well as he did his rookie season, but that's okay. Brock Purdy, Pearsall, Jaden Reed, McLaughlin, Amari Cooper, Rams D, Bengals D, and Panthers D. So they were stocking up on defense for trade capital, it seemed. I participated in that because I have the Bengals D.
Yeah, I think they got screwed over with Reed and Pearsall. Reed like didn't come back until last week.
And Brock
Um,
Purdy was fucked.
yeah, but
They
they
got
still
fucked with some
went. They
injuries.
went hard in trading in waivers and ended up 9-5. So
Nice. Give me $200, please. Where are they at? I think I remember them seeing them in the awards a couple times.
probably for
Drake
worst team
London.
ever because they went 3-11. They were probably like uh, the worst scoring team of the week or
I mean, the only
that
like notable
stuff
people I see
because
on here are Drake London and Garrett Wilson.
yeah, and they're still in their lineup.
Yeah.
They didn't touch their team.
Give me $200, please. Then we're not gonna give you $200, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Jet Black, Jeremy Allen Green. um, this team looked pretty good on paper. AJ Brown, Baker Mayfield, Tyrone Tracy, Um, Obviously wasn't good when Cam Scadaboo was in, but decent backup. Darnell Mooney, Rico Dowdle. Do they still have
Okay.
him?
Yeah.
Holding out for him. That's good. Franklin. I recognize that name. Troy Franklin. Yeah. Jet Black. Are they in the playoffs?
No, they missed the playoffs.
Oh, that's tough. GG's. Need that. Lad McConkey. T. Higgins was pretty late. Do you agree?
Where are we?
Second round over here, but look at this. Oh, where is it? Waddle was all the way up here. That's crazy.
Well, Kalen drafted him because his name is Waddle.
Oh, right. My
Yeah.
bad.
um,
Stephon Diggs down here. So T Higgins was,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know, but T is great. So that's a steal. Um,
Yeah, but this person abandoned they went 2-12.
2 and 12. Quinson Judkins, Cooper Cup, Ramondre Stevenson. They with Russell at QB, I don't know. Smorgasborg is a active member for sure. What is their
Yes.
team record? Drafting,
11
I
and
think they
3.
drafted the first tight end, Trey McBride, which obviously paid off because he's what is he? Tight end 1. Yeah. That's good. That's really good. James Cook. Damn, this team's crazy. Look at this. Trey
Yeah.
McBride, James Cook, Drake May, Egbuka, Keenan Allen. Do they have basically the same team or no?
Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't change a thing. That's really
That's
good.
probably I would say this is the best draft.
Yeah.
Like,
And it's risky going and getting a tight end on your first pick, but it paid off because they still got James Cook at running
yeah.
back,
And
who's
Keenan Allen
probably
has
running
been
back 3,
great.
5, 6. Drake May, QB4, Egbuka, wide receiver 10. So their top 4 picks are all top 10 in their position.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Good job. Um, Paperclip Swag. I remember playing them. Smith and Jigba, Omarion Hampton, Tyler Warren, Odunze, Bryce Young, Io Manor. I mean, on paper, this doesn't look horrible.
They went 9-5.
Yeah, that's kind of where I would imagine it going, especially since Omarion Hampton was on IR for like 7 weeks. Could have been.
And they drafted Bryce Young, but now they have Jacoby Brissett, so they were working the waiver. Yeah, they decent draft and decent season.
Yeah. And the last team, the team with the last pick, Livy Quack, drafted DK Metcalf, which ended up paying off because
Eh.
he's been
Who
great.
are the first few picks in the
Top 20.
who are the first few picks in the second round? I just want to see.
Sutton, Moore,
Yeah,
Devontae
yeah,
Adams obviously would have been better, but
yeah. No, I think that's a good pick. I mean, especially being a Steelers fan.
I probably would
Um,
have gone Mike Evans or Terry McLaurin over that, but it wouldn't have paid off, obviously, because
yeah.
they've been dealing with stuff. Brees Hall, that's a tough one because he's very boomer bust. Justin Fields, I mean, with what they were placed at, it's not too bad. Tucker Craft, I think he literally he has so many points, but he didn't play a lot or something. I saw an interesting stat.
He got injured.
Mm.
He had a game with like 32 points or something, I think.
I don't
Oh,
really
did I
understand this, I'll be honest. Braylon Allen, Jake Elliott, Wandale Robinson. I have them now. No, that's a different league. Oh, Livy drafted Neil.
Yeah, but she doesn't have him anymore.
Interesting. Gadsden. He's popular now too, right?
That was one of the people that was in the trade with Maddie.
Uh,
Yeah, but important Livy's the one who picked up Justin Jefferson. So
And Livy is in the playoffs. So
but it
last
didn't
pick
matter
gets
as
the
much.
playoffs.
Yeah.
Damn. So I think
Yeah.
what we get from this is some teams that just stayed on top of it prevailed, and the teams that didn't stay on top of it obviously didn't prevail. And Emma's team is unstoppable, and Smorgasbord had the best draft.
Yeah, and yeah, just lesson in you literally can work the waiver wire in a 32 person league and
Yeah.
still make the playoffs
It's
or
crazy
win.
how much things have changed and how many
Yeah.
injuries have happened. It's just crazy. It's like crazy that people are drafting the randomest people at the bottom here, but there are still names that you recognize, in the last column of people getting points. So literally, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Let's quickly do these predictions, Jesus, because this episode is like
the longest ever.
yeah.
I don't know how we
Um,
did this.
so first game of the week, Atlanta Falcons versus Tampa Bay. Pick Tampa Bay.
I picked Tampa Bay.
I'll read all of them. Chicago Bears versus Cleveland Browns. I picked the Bears.
I picked the Bears.
Cincinnati Bengals versus the Baltimore Ravens. I picked the Bengals.
I picked the Bengals too.
Arizona Cardinals versus the Houston Texans. I picked the Houston Texans.
I also picked the Texans.
Jacksonville Jaguars versus the New York Jets. I picked the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Me too.
Kansas City Chiefs versus the Chargers. I picked the Chiefs.
Me too.
Buffalo Bills versus the New England Patriots. I picked the Buffalo Bills.
Me too. That one's gonna
Um,
be
Yeah, that's
important
the
and
best
tough.
game of the week. So, Washington versus the Giants. I pick Washington, but don't
I
care.
picked Washington too, and I don't really know who will win.
Philadelphia Eagles versus the Raiders. I picked the Philadelphia Eagles.
Me too.
Green Bay Packers versus the Denver Broncos. I actually picked the Packers.
Me too. We're
Detroit-
exactly the same so far.
Detroit Lions versus the Los Angeles Rams. I picked the Lions.
I picked the Rams. This is where we differ.
Carolina Panthers versus the New Orleans Saints. I picked the Panthers.
Me too.
Indianapolis Colts versus the Seattle Seahawks. I'm betting hard here, and I just think that Colts might randomly win.
I picked the Seahawks.
Tennessee Titans versus the San Francisco 49ers. I picked the 49ers.
Me too.
Vikings versus Dallas. I picked Dallas.
Me as well.
Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Miami Dolphins. I picked the Steelers.
I picked the Steelers too, but why did I randomly just have a vision of the Dolphins winning?
Interesting.
When we were doing picks, I told Jake that this was the easiest I've ever had, and you seemed like you were pretty excited for this week. But I feel like there's only a few good games, so I don't know.
I'm just more so excited because every single game is very consequential, and like a team could come in and fuck.
Yeah,
everything
it also
very
feels like there's
easily.
10 billion games. Is it because there's no buys?
Yep. No buys.
Jeez. All right, well, we really have to stop recording because we're going to run
Yeah.
out of space on our tape.
Yep.
Sorry that it's so long. I don't remember talking for that long, but it is what it is. And
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy all of it. And I hope if you have anything to say it.
Yeah.
DM us.
Okay. Bye.
All right, we're getting delusional. Bye.